Hello people, I am going to try to videotape 5, 6, and 7 today for Artist Trading Card a Day Challenge 2022. Number 5 is newspaper. Well, I don't get the newspaper, so I don't have any newspaper, but I do have a lot of different types of paper. So let me see, let me just reach down in my stash and grab a couple of things. I have different text things. Here's a book from Afghanistan and Himalayan states. It's got a lot of photos and things in it. That's kind of interesting. Might pull something out from there. I've got, here's a staining procedures for neurological staining methods. Some kind of scientific something or other. Here's a folder from my grandmother. Looks like they had gone to the camera shop and gotten some photos in 1954. So that's kind of interesting paper. Here's another paper. Looks like the back off of some other something or other. And what else have I got here? This is something off of an old record player album, probably a 78. Here's some newsprint on some tissue. I think this is from the London Times, so I've got that. I've also got some script and embossed paper, which is like scrapbook paper. So I've got plenty of things to pick from here. Let's just get started. I think for the very background, let's use this piece here. So it's got some alcohol ink or something on it. I'm going to just get some glue and a glue stick. I'm going to start with, just the glue stick. And I will glue that down. And I will use some liquid glue too, just to make sure that the edges are staying where they're supposed to. Sometimes two types of glue are best. So I've got this and this. And I will put that down. Make sure I'm making good contact to my ATC with this London Times newsprint. I've got a card here someplace. Let me pull a card. And these can be very simple. They're 2.5 by 3.5 inch card. They don't have to be rocket science. You can make them as easy or hard as you wish. I'm not trying to make anything difficult, though I am having difficulty getting that back in the tube. The glue has hardened up on the top, so I'm just going to try to peel that back a little bit and get my pin inserted. There we go. All right. So I do like some of this scroll work on here. I think that's kind of interesting. Let me get some scissors. Cut this down. So if you don't know about Art Joy Sharing, this is something we've been doing for a number of years now. Whole month long ATC challenge. It's a Facebook group where we post all of this stuff. You can also use our hashtag on other social media if you prefer. And Yeah, let me get some of this on here. What else do I want to add? I want to bring back some of that mustardy color. So I've got another piece of this one that has some textural element to it. So let's add this along this border. And we'll just frame this out a little bit with some of this stuff. What else do I have? I have this piece here. Put that across the top here. It says methods for cell process. That's kind of interesting. And then I need something else. So let's go to this. It's got some telephone numbers and things. I don't know. That's too much like the brown on this other piece. What else do I have? Here's another piece of something. This is looks like some scrapbook paper or something. And I like the jaggedy torn white edge on this. So let's just put this down on this side. And we've got a border then. See if I can get this up where it's all glued down. And this will dry. I need a paper towel because my fingers are getting sticky with glue now. So I'm just going to grab some toweling. Make sure I get all that stickiness off of the front of this here. And then we can trim this one out. Okay, so we've got that done. Now I've got a nice start. Looking at this book here, has some interesting, here's a tea pavilion, brings that gold over. Let's pull that one out. I'm going to trim that down a little bit. A little on the large side. See if I can separate those two pieces of paper here. This is kind of like a sticker or something. They call them a plate, these pictures that are stuck in these books. They call them a plate. Let's cut this off. I can take some more of this tree out. Bring it down to some more manageable size on here. Like that. So let's glue that down. Pull that together a little bit with that old color that we've got over here. It says flower beds. That's kind of cool. What else do I have? I've got some words here that say Buddhist prayer. This says Himalaya. Didn't catch that corner there. There we go. Himalaya. Buddhist prayer. And this says Tea Pavilion. Like that. And that can pull some of that greenish border up to the top here. So that's cool. That's got the Tea Pavilion for Himalayan Buddhist prayer. And what else do I want? It seems like it needs something else, doesn't it? Let me go back to that book. Oh, wherever it is. Where I just had it. Oh, here it is. This is kind of cool. It's got some of those greenish tones. Let's see if I can cut this guy. out a little bit. Look like he's walking on a journey, right? Maybe looking back at the tea house. As he journeys forth. And what else have I got here? I've got some little tags. None of these are really small enough. Do I have any smaller ones in this package? Nothing really small in this package, so okay, maybe not this. I could use that tag. Or how about let's cut out, where's my scissors? Let's cut this out. I've got more than one page here. Duh. Let's do this. It says around the world. So we'll get a pen. I don't want anything that big. There we go. Let's do around the world. And see if I can pull out some of that pink there that's in the background. Let's pull some of that up. The little stays on. Pull those colors together a little bit. Like that. And then also grab the black. And just hit the very edge with the black. And there we have number 5. Number 6 is wood. Okay. So that's number 5. Look what I got on my desk. I've got wood on my desk. I do have a tool that makes a wood texture, a wood grain texture. I also have a couple of different things that would be wood. I have this box that has a wood texture to it. I also have a piece of wood like this. Let's see how big that is. So this is about 2 1/4. Let's go with that. Let me take a piece of this and see if I can cut it down with a punch. See if I have the right size punch here. Well, I've got a 2-inch. Let's see. This is a 2-inch. I bet that is 2. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a 2-inch also. So I need to put that into my giveaway box because I don't need 2 2-inch punches, and this one cuts the thicker stuff. So I can unlock this and we can cut a 2-inch circle out of this wood. If I can get this in here. I like the knot hole there. That's kind of cool. Cut a 2-inch. Yeah, still got some stuff left here. So let's go with that. I've also got a piece of paper from Art Chicks. Let me see if I can do something with that. I don't know. Can I stain this? Where's my stain? Use a transparent yellow. And here we go. Here's gathered twigs. Let's see if this paper will take a stain. It's got a coating on it. May not. It's shading a little bit. I think once I get it saturated a little bit, it should take up some of that color. Let that sit there for a minute. And let's go around the edge of our wood and darken it with the same stain. There we go. Liking that. Yeah. So there's our wood and our wood. You guys see? So probably need something a little bit thicker to put that down with. Let me get some tacky stuff. Oh boy, this is getting thick. My hands just don't push those things like they used to. Okay, tacky glue to the rescue. We'll glue that down. And make our wood. Oh, there's Shell. Let's see what she's doing. Got that. What have I got here? She looks like, yeah, this is that artchicks.com or artchickstudio.com. I don't know if they're still in business or not. I've had these for a lot of years. So let me punch her out. Which I didn't do very well. So I can glue that right there. And what do I got here? Let's go with this is a little canvas sticker. And I didn't cut that very well. I want to make it just a little bit smaller. So it fits on that small surface just a little bit better. Yeah. And then I'll take that same brown stain and touch the edge. And this has some adhesive on the back, but I don't know how good that is, so I'm going to put some adhesive down on here. And add my word. I didn't get that squared up. I can see how crooked it is. Trying to line up with these lines here to make it look cohesive. All right, so cherish. Do I have a... It's kind of a blue-green something. Where's the rest of that sticker? I don't know. Maybe I'll look in my stash of stuff. Here's a nice antique looking flower. Don't want anything very big. Don't want it to take over. So, trying to find something on the small side. That one actually is a little bit on the big side, but I can trim it out. And make it a floral center. Just adding a little bit of fringe here. And I'll take a little glue. Oh, I could add it down here. Yeah, I think I like it down there better. But I want that light pale blue green. What do I have? Here's a stays on. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, let's add a little bit of that. And a little bit of Okay, so I didn't move around quite the way I wanted it to, so I'm going to hit it with a little bit of hand sanitizer, see if I can get it to blend in a little bit more. And how are we doing here? Okay, let's get that glued down. And we will have, what did I say this one was? This is number 6, wood. There she is. Cherish, number 6. 5, 6, and we need number 7, which is what? Textured heavy gesso. Okay, so this one's going to have to dry. So we'll take a little break as this dries down. But let me get some heavy card. Actually, that one has some fabric on it. So let's use this one because I don't think we have a fabric one. And let me get some heavy gesso. Get this stuff out of my way. And I want a palette knife. Okay, so doing 3 videos at a time has gotten quite lengthy, so I'm going to speed this last one up. You saw me put the gesso down. I had a chance to let that dry. I'm adding some Copic coloring to those floral images that I made out of the gesso, and then I will start layering this card up. This card is all about collaging because I am working on a piece of fabric, and that's not always the easiest surface to work on. This actually is a piece of upholstery fabric from my days when I was learning how to upholster things. And I have some cheesecloth and some lace and a few other things, and I'm just going to start my collage by getting out my hot glue gun and layering up some of those pieces. So there's a piece of lace. I'll trim that out with my scissors, and I will add some other pieces on top. And this will be a collaged card with gesso. So I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you join us on Art Joyous Sharing Facebook group. Check out the folder that has all of the June challenges in it. I think you'll enjoy seeing what everybody is doing this month because it's been a real busy month and people are contributing. And I'm loving it. So go check it out. If you haven't joined us before, there's just a few simple questions to answer and we will get you into the group. And thanks for being with me today. I hope that you are making art and enjoying your summer and remembering to be kind and love one another. And I will see you again soon. Don't forget, there are final shots at the end. Bye for now.